Intense rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez wrote its latest chapter Monday night in the main event when they faced in an Anything Goes match. The contest headlined the show that also featured the latest from Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre and New Day, plus an 8-man tag match pitting the Wyatt Six against the Final Testament and The Miz, with lots going on. But we started things off with Finn Balor and Judgment Day sending a massive vow to include Damian Priest and Gunther to kick off the show, leaving both men lying before standing tall to close the segment out. The beatdown capped off a segment that saw Gunther exchange bars with the Irishman before Priest cut off 4-on-1 beatdown. The ring general showed his appreciation by wiping out the Archer referee and threatening to put him through a table until Balor delivered a sling blow, which left the champion down and out on the floor. 3 consecutive coup de grace from Balor to Priest wrapped things up before the heel leader of the Judgment Day held the tag titles and the world championships high overhead. They highlighted the key figures in the world title picture and also hinted at the idea of Gunther and Priest having worked thwart the Judgment Day's suit of power. Whatever happens, with a predictable triple threat match coming up. But yeah, an intriguing way and solid way to kick off the show. Before we got the Raw GM, Adam Pearce, informing Judgment Day that the scheduled main event, the Saturday night event, is changed to a triple threat match, also featuring Priest. Yeah, makes sense given the story and probably will increase the match quality as well. But back in the arena, the Wyatt Six clashed with the Final Testament and The Miz in a chaotic match that saw Scarlett interfere and then get taken out by Nikki Cross. Moments later, Howdy appeared to have things in hand until Ellering returned and blindsided him with power, allowing Cross to fasten him with a final prayer for the win. This is never going to be a classic contest, but it did what it needs to be. A wild, out of control match that tore the referee in several directions, allowing Hill capitalising to score the cheap win over Babyface and now be forced to revenge. Looking ahead, I think it's logical booking as we continue to build up the Wyatt Six. But yeah, moving on into Dakota Kai and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan will defend her Women's World Championship Saturday night, but she first battled damage control to Dakota Kai in a singles match. Kai rolled late in the match, seemingly having an answer for everything for the champion. However, interference from Pure Fusion Collective allowed a distraction that drew her attention and allowed Morgan to capitalise and deliver the Oblivion. After the match, Sky and Kairi Sane came to their teammates' defence, helping to fend off the heels until Morgan laid the former out with her finisher and stood tall to close the segment. The Morgan Sky match feels criminally under-promoted, thanks in large part due to focus on the never-ending feud with Rhea Ripley, but I'm not going to deny it, it's going to be a great match. But I thought this was an okay way of building it up, I suppose, at the last minute. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Seth Rollins then took to the square circle for a promo match. Gene countered and CM Punk's comments from earlier in the night, taking sections of former idols, ghosting and ignoring everyone who ever cared about him when he left WWE in 2014. Sami Zayn interrupted and warned the Visionary that he sounded like Drew McIntyre than the guy he'd known for 20 years. Rollins appreciated Zayn for apologising for accusing him of taking Jey Uso out last week and suggested that he finishes his issue with Scott. Zayn announced a match against Sausage Warrior for Saturday Night event before being attacked by a 2-time world champ at the top of the round. This was the big segment of the night, a promo that continued to the Punk Rollins feud, but also heated up the Zayn McIntyre feud as well. We then got Lyra Valkyria taking on Zelina Vega and Ivy Nile. Valkyria cashed her tickets to the semi-final of the Women's IC tournament with a triple victory over the two women. A good competitive match that showcased all 3 athletes and gave an impression that any could have scored the victory. Ultimately, it was Valkyria's Nightwing to Nile that earned her the win and set her up as one of the favourites for the tournament. And I think the right result, a solid match, and one that Valkyria definitely deserves a push that she deserves. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston were then out trying to shut down the interviewer Kathy Kelly instead of taking the main camera into the arena before addressing WWE Universal, trying to. The fans booed them out of the ring, cutting them off, so they left out of frustration rather than trying to combat them. Chants of Big E and New Day sucks filled the arena, proof that last week's angle was effective. The moment Big E returns to the ring, assuming and fingers crossed he does, will be pure magic. For now, Kingston and Woods are riding the wave of momentum brought to them by the controversy of genuine angry fans, and it should make for great TV. And in the main event, it wasn't anything goes match between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. Ripley inched closer to Women's World Championship match against Liv Morgan, defeating Raquel Rodriguez in an action-packed match. The Eradicator appeared to be in the driver's seat when Morgan interfered, sinking to replay the champion for a sneak attack that left her lying early in the show. Sky made the save, wiping out her opponent on Saturday and ensuring it would come down to Ripley and Rodriguez. Mami escaped her Tejana bomb and delivered Riptide through the table for the win. This was as good as a sub 10-minute match since getting in 2024. Lots of action that may not have flown nicely as one would hope. There's still a lot of fun in the last 10 minutes. More intriguing would have been the show closing stare down between Ripley and Sky that appeared to hint at an eventual program between these two, which I think we'd love to see at some point. So yeah, it gets 7 out of 10 for me. And overall, Raw this week gets a 6 out of 10 for me. I thought it was a pretty solid episode of Raw, continuing some hot storylines. Some really decent tournament matches in there as well. I think with some intriguing views going forward as well, building towards WrestleMania. I think Raw's on a pretty of a hot streak at the moment. So yeah, I thought this was pretty good stuff and gets a 6 out of 10.
Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.